Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Computer Show. Doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 28th June 2025. Today we're talking about Gundam, and now I'm excited for Gundam. There's some huge changes for Gundam. How many times can I say Gundam before you get tired of me? Two more times? Okay. Gundam. You can switch video. Um, just kidding, of course. So, a lot of things are super interesting. I made a mistake. So, in my book, Gundam Gundam Seed was the first of two. Recollection was another series. No, it's the same thing. It's only story. There's no battle. So I don't know when I'm gonna be watching it. Instead, we chose the second one, which is a new translation. And so far, I gotta say, I'm so in love with it. I'm tired of repeating myself and saying that Archer Amuro Ray wasn't my favorite character. The first series wasn't my favorite series. Maybe they didn't do it justice in the game. It's so good. It's so freaking good. Just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Pretty much for sure I'm crazy. There's no doubt in my mind I'm crazy. So why am I liking it so much? Well, because it's a story of a dude that was kind of oppressed by the Titans. Titans are kind of the main guy, kind of the general, and we're joining a rebellion. Now, first of all, what I really like with this one, first of all, the character is actually pretty cool. The character that's like, yo, they killed my mom, they destroyed my colony, I will never forgive them. But there's other characters like Boa, which is the commander of the white base. There's Char Aznavour, which is a big figure in the first season. So there's repeated character that I kind of like. First of all, second of all, the fact that we're fighting the oppressor is also really good. I did really like the story of Seed, but so far, see, the story of Seed is great, But when you look at the plot, is two groups, the neutral and the coordinator, and one of them is being victim of almost a racial discrimination. Another one, they're facing being weaker. That's the reason as to why it's usually the reason for both sides, right? And it's just both sides fighting. This one is like, no. What you're doing is oppression. What you're doing is dictatorship. It's not a race, I guess not a race. It's not common enemy. It's a dictatorship that's falling. And I love that. Why am I loving that also is because if I'm being completely honest, and this is my perception. You can agree, you can disagree. I don't really care. It's your opinion. I respect it. But there was a lot of me that really enjoyed watching the first season and how shitty the graphics were. I really enjoyed that. That was my favorite thing. How bad it looked. And I know this is horrible to say, but I don't care. Because it showed how old and how important culturally speaking Gundam is. The second season doesn't look that much better. Seed felt like a huge, and I do mean a huge pro, or a huge upgrade. Water. Not sure as to where it comes from. So it's a huge difference. So coming back to a more retro style is actually quite nice, and it feels more natural. Now, in the craziest world, I'm going to be finishing this in a couple of days, which is where I'm going to get the second part of this. I'm actually really excited. Also, you guys have been hearing me talk about Gundam a lot, and you see me today, and I'm super excited. Here's why. I haven't played Gundam in a month because I lost my account. Here's why. I haven't had a new story of Gundam in a month. But this is a new story. So I'm super excited about that. First of all, second of all, they're adding things, which is the map event, which is the Eternal Road, which is also, and the map event is just showing how much Gundam you need. So in most Gesha game, the problem with it is that for possibly Arc Knights. Problem is you'll have a good team, and the team will be so good until they release new characters that are stronger, and then you'll get a character that's stronger. It's a constant cycle of you're stronger, but it makes sense. In Dragon Ball, would you put at the opening age a Goku 6% 4? No, but Goku, Hoken, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, and the next one, which is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Instinct. Crazy. The fact that you have to use all of those Gundam. So why do you have to do a lot of Gundam? Well, first of all, the Terran, the type of enemy. Like, for example, it is a whole squad and resistant to blades, and your team of good guys, your team of extremely powerful Gundams are all blade. You're done. And then even then, in a Terran, can your pieces move on the board nicely or not? That's a major situation. But the fact that we have to use other Gundam, but also the fact that it's so simple to explain. The chef kisses.